Fatima salamullah alayha said to Abu Bakr, you have taken Fadak from me.
In that case, you have abandoned a lot of details like Tariq al-Madina, volume 1, page 200, and Bidaya wa Nihaya, volume 5, page 253.
So firstly, he's quoting two Sunni books whilst replying to a Shia. Yeah. तेरी अकल किथे गई है? तेरी मां ने तेनू सिर ते नहीं गिराया जब तू पैदा होया है? उन्हें तेनू दूध नहीं सही पिलाया? We don't care what Sunni books state. You can't use a Sunni book as a source of evidence against a Shia. And secondly, look what he does. He quotes Zayd ibn Ali, ibn Hassan, ibn Ali, ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. That's not even the person speaking.
Zayd bin Ali bin al-Hassan bin Ali bin Abi Talib said, if I were in the place of Abu Bakr, I would have ruled in the same manner as Abu Bakr concerning Fadak.
So he's just done tadlis. This Zayd here is Zayd son of Ali, meaning Zainul Abidin ibn al-Hussein. So already you don't even know who the person is that you're quoting. It just says Zayd bin Ali in the matan, so you can't just assume. So no, this is not Zayd ibn Ali ibn Hassan alayhi salam. This is Zayd ibn Imam Sajjad alayhi salam. And then on top of that, what does Zayd say? He says he would have ruled concerning Fadak the same as Abu Bakr did, right? So what? That's his personal opinion. That doesn't make Abu Bakr correct at all, right? And on top of that, Zayd isn't a prophet. He's not an imam. So his opinion is not hujjah upon his Shias anyway. So you flopped on that big time, bro.
Likewise, Imam Qurtubi writes in Al-Mufhim, volume 3, after Abu Bakr, Umar and Uthman, Ali never changed any of what Abu Bakr decreed, regards to Fadak.
Imam Qurtubi, bro, that's a Sunni. Like, are you really that slow? We don't take from your fabricated books. You're just sitting there quoting me Imam Qurtubi. That's not one of our scholars. And what's the page number? Bro, stop doing taqiyya and give the full reference, right? More at least. He's not giving the reference. He's just mentioning it. Give me the full reference so I can go verify your BS. And then on top of that, he's saying that when Imam Ali alayhi salam became Khalifa, he didn't take back Fadak. Okay, but why did he not take back Fadak? Firstly, his wife had passed away at that time. So he can't exactly take the land and give it to her, can he? And Kanzul Omal, Sunni book, volume 11, page 399, Hadith 31519, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi said to Ali alayhi salam that when people love this world and shall usurp inheritance and love money, and they will use the religion as a source of income and the property of Allah's estates, what will you do? Imam Ali alayhi salam replied, I shall leave them alone and seek out God and His Prophet and the next world. I shall bear patience in relation to worldly problems until I meet you, Ya Rasulullah. The Prophet said, Ya Ali, you have spoken correctly. And then on top of that, why didn't Imam Ali take Fadak when he became a Khalifa? Ilal al-Shara'i, volume 1, page 124. The chapter is called The Reason Due to Which Ali alayhi salam left Fadak when he ruled the people. Hadith number 1, as you can see here, Abu Basir said, I asked Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, why did Ali alayhi salam not seize Fadak when he ruled the people? The Imam alayhi salam replied, because the oppressor and the oppressed would be proceeding to Allah. And Allah would reward the oppressed and punish the oppressor. So Imam alayhi salam is saying that Abu Bakr is an oppressor who's going to get punished. But you skip that out. And the same book, Hadith 2, says that Ibrahim said, I asked Imam Sadiq alayhi salam the same question. Why did Imam Ali not take Fadak when he became a Khalifa? Imam Sadiq alayhi salam said, for the sake of following the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. Why? Because when the Prophet conquered Mecca, he didn't take back his house that was in Mecca that got confiscated. And when the people asked, Ya Rasulullah, why are you not taking this house back now that we've conquered Mecca? The Prophet said, we people of the household do not retrieve anything which has been seized from us unjustly. So Imam Ali alayhi salam did not take the land that was seized from him and his wife unjustly because he was following the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. And if you try and say that Imam Ali agreed with Abu Bakr in his decision, I quote you Sahih Muslim 1757c, where Umar ibn al-Khattab said, Imam Ali alayhi salam and his uncle Abbas thought Abu Bakr to be a liar, sinful, treacherous and dishonest. فَرَأَيْتُ مَاهُ, so both of you, كَاذِبًا آثِمًا غَادِرًا خَائِنًا, that Imam Ali thought of Abu Bakr to be a liar, sinful, treacherous and dishonest. This was Imam Ali's opinion of your Siddiq. And we look here at Rawdatul Kafi, page 59, Sermon al-Fatan wal-Bid'ah. Imam Ali alayhi salam says about Abu Bakr and Umar and Usman, the Caliphs before me intentionally practiced such acts in which they went against the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi, and they changed his sunnah.
Maybe it's a fake hadith because it's not narrated by a fish or a donkey of no.
What do you mean, fish? Bro, narrations are found in your books where you have animals talking, like Tabaqat ibn Sa'd, volume 1, page 438, a talking donkey. Sunan Abu Dawood 2547 and Musnad Ahmad, volume 1, page 204, talking camels. Bukhari 3471, Muslim 2388, a talking cow. तू मुझे मेरी औकात दिखाएगा. तुम्हें ये भी नहीं पता कि तुम्हारा बाप कौन है. और तुम्हारी माँ जो है ना, शहर के हर एक मर्द को जानती है. Personally. तुम क्या औकात की बात करोगे? तुम्हारी ज़ाती मुसल्ली है.
Abu Bakr wasn't the only one to narrate this hadith. Okay? The author of Al-Aqidah fi Ahl al-Bayt writes on page 4 that Prophet ﷺ's hadith, which says we are not inherited, whatever we leave behind is spent in charity. And this hadith has been reported by Abu Bakr, Uthman, Ali, Talha, Az-Zubair, Sa'ad, Abdul Rahman bin Auf, Abbas bin Abdul Muttalib, the wives of the Prophet Abu Hurairah, and Hudhayfa bin al-Yaman.
He brings a statement yet again from a Sunni. This is getting embarrassing, bro. So page 443 and page 444. So the book is literally a book written by a Sunni against the Shias, and he's using it as a proof against the Shias. Page 443 and 444. He quotes the arguments that we Rafida present to deny Abu Bakr's made-up hadith, and Allama Majlisi said this hadith was fabricated by Abu Bakr and it has no authentic basis. Fatima Salamullah Alayha did not accept it, for Abu Bakr fabricated it. No one reported it except Abu Bakr. Shaykh Khulaini said this is not authentic and it was invented by Abu Bakr to seize the Prophet's descendants' rights. Also on page 444, he lists the names of other people that quoted this hadith and claims it is not a solitary report. Ya Ahmak, this is khabar wahid. No one else has ever quoted this hadith unless through Abu Bakr. In fact, you don't even know how Ilm al-Rijal works, so I don't even know why you're talking about this, but show me one person that quotes this hadith of inheriting prophets and says Sami'tu Rasulillah. Show me one person. The only person that says it is Abu Bakr, no one else. And he's a liar anyway.
The wives of the Prophet.
And also, if the wives knew this hadith, as you just claimed, then why did Aisha go to Uthman and ask him for her inheritance from the Prophet? Your entire religion is a joke. And this fabricated hadith by Abu Bakr goes against the Quran, so it's rejected anyway.
Concerning this, Ibn Taymiyyah said in...
Bro, no one cares what Ibn Taymiyyah says. Like, the guy's a heretic. What's wrong with you? Ibn Taymiyyah thinks Allah jogs and runs and... Bro, what the...
None of the wives insisted, okay, on demanding inheritance.
And then he just said none of his wives insisted on demanding inheritance. You sure about that? Let's have a look. Bukhari 3093, Book of Khums. Aisha told the wives of the Prophet that the Prophets do not leave inheritance after they wanted to ask for their inheritance. So here apparently Aisha is saying the Prophets don't leave inheritance, and she acknowledges this. And then we look at Tariq Tabari, volume 3, page 431. Aisha asked Usman for her inheritance from the Holy Prophet. Wait, so previously she said prophets don't leave inheritance. So why is she now saying to Uthman, give me my inheritance from the Prophet? And then going against her own father. And Uthman, probably the only good thing he ever did, was he said to Aisha, your father claims that prophets don't leave inheritance. And you rejected Fatima, her inheritance, on this basis. So no, I'm not giving you anything. And you know what Aisha did? Iqt al-Farid, volume 4, page 290. Tariq ibn Athir, volume 3, page 206. Lisan al-Arab, volume 14, page 141. And the Sharaf Nahj al-Balagha ibn Abil Hadid, volume 16, page 220 to 223. Aisha became extremely angry at Uthman and came out saying, kill this old fool, for he is an unbeliever. So Aisha said, kill Uthman, he's an unbeliever, he's a kafir. So, Mr. Ibn question mark, don't attempt to reply to me again, right? Because I will expose you so badly that I will show everyone your shajra and I will show you all the men that overlaps in it.